And here we are again, flying the Su-7. It's still relevant. There's still a pack going on, there's still a pre-order going on, but there's some good news. 11.0 is going to be a thing, which means that you won't be up-tiered until Phantoms into all those scary planes that I talked about in the previous video. Does that mean you should suddenly start pre-ordering this thing? Of course not. Most of the things that I said in that video are still completely relevant. It's not an easy plane to fly, it's still somewhat of a ground pounder. And flying a ground pounder in Era B, especially at this BR, mostly means you're going to get your shit kicked in. If you fly this thing as a fighter, it's not the most effective, and I'm simply flying this thing to get my mission makers done. I don't have the most amount of time, so I just reroll these tasks until I get mission maker. I spawn in the Su-7, I rush down an artillery just like you saw right there, get the first strike, then try to survive the match, try to get the final blow, and the best way to survive a match is to, well, to win it. I only meant to shoot one S-24 there, but I'm on the phone and I simply just, well, fat fingered the rocket key. That's a good thing actually, because the first one would have missed and the second one crit him and made him fly into the ground. So now we got one kill in and we are going to be extending away from the battlefield. I'm trying to pick off targets that are kind of alone. I don't want to be in the furball. I do not need a Harrier diving on me. That's going to shove an AIM-9D from my blind spot and it's going to just one-shot me. This plane, this is the 9.3 variant if it wasn't clear yet. And you really just have to be careful of those kind of planes, because most of the times you won't be able to dodge them. Sure, you can dodge missiles. The problem is, for most people that's shooting missiles at you, you have to try to run away from them. So you can be too violent in your maneuvers, and if you're not violent enough, well, you're going to eat the missile. You need to run boosters on this thing. Do be careful about the neck G, because the wings will come off. Also, a little thing about a Yak-28, do not shoulder shoot with R60s if your friendly has an afterburner and the enemy does not. Very big chance it starts locking me and then you team kill your teammate, you down a teammate. You have to pay my repair cost times 3 and I'm dead. No one wins, just try to not do that. And now we kill the Harrier. We go on for this F40, he's not really paying attention, managed to shoot his tail over at least part of it, so I think I'm just gonna pull in. He didn't really pay attention to me, so there's a big chance he's just going to ignore me when I pull back in here. Well, unfortunately he didn't. I'm gonna try to pull up under him, see if I can make him crash with his rudder damage. Doesn't seem to be the case from first perspective. Harrier coming head on, shoot another S-24 at 1300 meters, boom, that's a crit, and he's gonna go right into the ground. Two guys crippled beyond belief, probably not going to be a threat anymore if they don't crash anytime soon. They both crash, shoot another S-24, managed to just miss it, but he pulls back in and I managed to just shoot his something off. I don't know what I hit there, I crit him, don't get a damage indicator on the bottom right, so I'm not too sure what I damaged there. But I'm just going to chase this guy, because I do want him dead right here. Could have been a triple kill, kind of unfortunate that it wasn't the case, but you know, there's enough action going on here anyway. But we're going to chase this guy down, I don't want this dude to land. There's a guy on my 6, he's quite far away and I'm a lot faster than he will ever be. So not much of a problem. This guy starts doing this very weird roll. I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. I'm trying to spare my ammo because there's like 2 or 3 more guys in the enemy team. He manages to, well, fly into my guns. He couldn't really maneuver, it looked like. I probably busted this plane more than I thought I did. And now I want to pull this F2 or F-25, I'm not sure which one it is. It's an F-Saber. I want to pull him a little bit closer and see what he is going to do. I know there's an F-100 in the area somewhere, and I also know that there's one guy that's unspotted, so I don't want to go too aggressive right here. I will do that a little bit later on. There's the F-100. This F-Saber is not going to be catching me anytime soon, so I will just extend to that F-100 who's killing AI. Probably going to be a pretty easy kill. I want to, well, take him down as he's kind of busy. I do not want to chase this guy, run out of fuel and then get caught by the Saber. That just doesn't sound enjoyable to me. So he unfortunately just kills this AI, otherwise he probably would have turned around again. I'm getting pretty close to this dude. And I should be able to get on this guy's 6. Thing is, I'm sandwiched now and I need to make a decision. This guy is clearly running back to the airfield, he is going supersonic. So I will catch him, but there's another F-100 coming in right now. I'm going to be shooting these NR-30s, they have incredible range. Completely bust this plane. And he's going to be flying straight for a little bit, and now I just have this F-Saber on my 6. And if this F-100 is running the fuel load that I think he is, which is about 20 to 30 minutes, he will be pretty low. He just killed a lot of AI, he's probably low on ammo as well, so I'm just going to gamble on it. I'm going to fight the F-Saber. I'm going to let that F-100 RTB, and I think I should be able to kill this dude before he lands, before he repairs and then takes back off. The F-100 doesn't have the best acceleration, the other F-100 is completely busted up. So I'm just gonna let him fly around. If he gets stolen, so be it. I'm gonna be trying to fight this F-Saber and see what he does. I have a lot more power than this dude. The thing is, he's a lot more maneuverable and he's a lot more snappy. So I'm a little bit of a boat here. I'm kind of just trying to ram a rowing boat with an oil tanker. Like, sure, I have more energy than that dude, but he's a lot more nimble. But I thought, I already have 6 kills. This guy just crashed, which is perfect. I know the other guy won't be much of an issue. So I figured, what's the most entertaining way to kill this guy? That's of course stealth fighting him with some massive energy usage. I already know there's going to be a video whether I die here or not, so why not make it interesting while we're at it. Drop the flaps a little bit. And no, I'm not dropping the throttle, and that's simply because I just need the speed here. The only thing that turning around quicker will accomplish is that I'm going to be closer to him, making so I can, well, generate less energy as well. So all in all, I want to be as fast as I can here until this guy goes slow enough. It's an F-25, he has the 50 cals, so I'm not as scared of him anymore, but that also means that he can just stall out and spray me. I lay off the afterburner to get on this guy's 6, push him as slow as I can, get back on the afterburner, pull the other way, and this time he's quite a bit slower than me. I'm gonna be going straight here for a little bit to pick up some extra speed, get some separation mostly, and now I'm still 1.5 kilometers, or kilometer, 1100 meters away, and I'm just gonna be climbing away again. And now he's significantly slower than he was in the first merge, so we are just gonna do the same thing and see if he bites. First time he got pretty close getting a shot, so maybe he'll take the bait a second time. I'm pulling in here, so is he, and he's just very low on energy here. He should have just dived out, but he can't. Don't manage to get the shot in there, but I noticed that I'm actually quite on similar speeds here, and I'm on a 6. And I overshoot now, I'm basically dead, so I just try to stick on the 6. He's rolling around frantically, and I take his wing off, and that's 7 kills. And now we rush the airfield and try to get the last kill in. Problem is, he's just gonna leave, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to have 8 kills here, but you know, can't have them all. But the good news is I got my mission maker, so task is done. Enough War Thunder for today, and now I'm just gonna be waiting for the new patch. I probably won't be flying a lot anymore. I'm just gonna be using my prop footage as well as some jet footage until the new patch rolls out. I don't know when that is, hope this week because I have some time again, but you'll have to see. Have a good one and see you all in the next one.